So everything about this project was born out of Walton Burrell's work. So the young people looked at his photographs. They picked out photographs that that particularly connected with them, that spoke to them. And we looked at some of those photographs and then found ways to turn them into music or to add music to go with them. It really was a picture and the story in the picture being turned into sound, and then to tell that story through music.
We weren't sure what we were going to expect from the kids and how much, and they have tremendous energy as well, and a tremendous sense of rhythm together. So we've just had a ball, actually. The combination of the images, which are really exquisite, and the idea that we can all work it together, and then Emma and I can bring our friends today and we make music together is it's fantastically sort of empowering.
The trip to the war huts was fantastic, dressing up in all the clothes, having all the photographs. So I think for them, being able to get in and immerse themselves in that kind of lifestyle, so through the uniforms, talking about all the equipment and things that they might have done in their life was really good for them.
Their confidence in interacting with people that they haven't met, interacting with instruments, and obviously the role model in our flautist as well. I think that's wonderful for them.
We've been taking photos of each other in our costumes at the war hut.
It's special because we get to find out stuff about like the past with Walton Burrell in the World War, and it's really interesting.
I've worked with deaf musicians before, but I've never worked with such a large group of young deaf musicians, and so it's been really interesting to really immerse myself in the kind of culture and the kind of the approach that these young people take to making music, like what fires them up, what they're excited by, what they're good at, the things that come naturally, the things that are more challenging, and are those things that we can work with to stretch them, or are they things where you just go, okay, well that might work in a different project, but it doesn't work in this project, and we just let it go. So that's been really fascinating to go on that journey. So Westgate's Paws and Claws piece is a perfect example. We looked at the photographs of him with Bobby the squirrel and with Spot the dog, and we turned those pictures into rhythm sentences that we then played on our instruments that I then orchestrated for the orchestra to play.
So the body percussion piece that you hear, that was one of the things we did on the very first day. So because we needed to do a rhythmic game, we needed to find out how much participation we got, how quickly.
They've just been so inspiring to us as professional musicians. They've been so concentrated and they've put everything into it. And it's not just when they're playing, which is super, but also it's knowing when to stop as well. It's been a long journey to get to here, and I'm just delighted to be on the end product.
I hope that people realise actually that just how much, when you think about Walton Burrell and his life back then, and now, what deaf people can achieve, for example, and with sign language, and the comparisons really that you had back then in his life. So I'm hoping, that the government can maybe recognise the BSL, for example, British Sign Language, just one facet. But yeah, I'm hoping that they take away a bit of that.